Coach Holt was talking about just kind of the mantle of leadership with the defense, and he says he doesn't want it to always be just be on court all the time. Sure. Are you seeing some guys either on the DL or in the secondary emerging?
So. I like what Everett brings to the table. I like what Quentin and Desmond bring, as well as Nate Fellner. I like what Holy Jamora brings, for a guy who's only really started 1 year, but he has a real presence, and obviously Alameda as well. So we've got guys. I just think sometimes the Mike Backer, because he calls our defense, is so vocal all the time that it's important to kind of flatten out the leadership a little bit, so it's not just on one pinnacle. And unfortunately, if something ever did happen to court, now where's our leadership coming from? So we're constantly trying to spread it out a little bit.
Right. Anybody, do you kind of fall into patterns sometimes with that? Is it a tough thing to break?
I don't think so, because I think each position group has their own natural leaders emerging. And that stuff evolves in and of itself. And those guys, when they have their moments in their own meeting rooms or in their own position groups, they're able to be vocal and speak up. And then as practice goes on, they're able to as well. So I'm not nearly as concerned defensively as what I expressed the other day about the offense, about getting that leadership right to where we need to be.
You mentioned Everett. What kind of camp is he spring is he having?
I think he's having a very nice one. Everett, to his credit, Everett doesn't just play one position. We move him around quite a bit. I love his strength now. He's finally got the leg strength needed to play in there, and I thought he got better as the year went on last year. And through it all, he had a good offseason. He's a very strong kid, upper body-wise. He's gotten his lower body strength right, and he's performed very well.
The stuff where you have Jamora and Shirley out there together. What do you like out of that?
I like it all so far. I'm trying to find a downside. Everything we do, not only are we looking for the positives, we're looking for the potential negatives. And the only thing right now really that has hindered us in a sense is just getting Josh comfortable in the pass game when he's not rushing the passer to where he feels really good, because he's plenty good enough athlete to do it. But man, he's a terror coming off the edge along with Holy, and then with me to push in the middle, it's tough.
Any update on Zach or Jesse?
Jesse really improved today. Zach had a mild concussion. Again, neither of them, in my opinion, is not serious as concussions can be. It's not something that is camp threatening or anything of that nature, but he should be okay, and I would expect Jesse to be back very, very quickly.
What's going to happen on Saturday, Coach, in terms of your scrimmaging and things that
It won't be a full-blown scrimmage, guys. It's going to be a very controlled atmosphere in a sense of we're going to have different scrimmage settings as the practice goes on, but we're not just going to put the ball down and play. We're going to have focus on the situations of the game. Again, as we touched on at the beginning of spring, we're a football team that has played quite a bit of football, but we're still very young, in my opinion, and we're really trying to hone in on the special situations of the game and understand those situations. And so we're going to have a goal line period in that day that we understand. We're going to have some different situations, and then we'll move the ball like we do at the end of every practice. But really, when you add it all up, we'll have a 100-play scrimmage. It just won't always appear like that to the naked eye, because we break it up into segments and we try to give our guys some rest. And because the challenge of it is in spring ball, you got to remember, we're 25 guys short who would normally be playing, and it's easy just to go in scrimmage. But in spring, I think that's when injuries occur, because guys are tired. You don't have as many bodies. You're rotating them quicker, and that's how guys fall down, get rolled up on, and get hurt. And so our emphasis has been on we're breaking it up into segments. We mix it up with special teams and individual settings and different things so that our guys are fresh when we're scrimmaging, and we get the best and most out of them.